Hi, beautiful Gemini. How are you, my loves? I'm obsessed with you today. I just want to let you know that before we even get started, I'm obsessed with you today. I don't know what about your energy it is, but I feel, oh, what is missing? It's my camera. Hang on. Boom. There we go. Now I look like a like grainy person. Let me throw away. It was like grainy and weird. I was like, that looks terrible. Why does it look terrible? Okay, got my good camera. Ah, I'm thirsty. I feel like I'm gonna need I feel like I'm gonna need the water for this reading because hang on, we need a little up, a little more down. I didn't come prepared. I just came in swinging. I came in swinging because your vibe was like, let's go. I said, I gotta do the readings. I actually questioned if I was gonna finish readings tonight because I just got off of a metaphysics class and it kind of got me flighty, but it also got me like where I felt like I was like, whew, heads in the sky, and I really wanted to kind of just ground myself. But then I was like, let's go. I mean, Gemini's next in line, and I think they might need this high vibe energy. So let's do it. We're gonna talk about love. We're gonna talk about health. We're gonna talk about wealth. So you're definitely going to want to stay until the end when we get a notebook out because you know how I am. I have to sometimes I write some things. We get a little I channel with all the clairs. All the clairs, I have a bit of each. Some are a little stronger than others. Claire Cog as my fave of all the clairs. And I just use all of those abilities to get my messages for you guys, plus using the cards and stuff. And that's how we do what we do here. My name's Rachel. Hi, by the way. If you are brand new, if you're just now entering my world, hi, what's up? Welcome. Come on in. I hope you feel safe enough and great to stay and hang out for a bit and hit that subscribe button and hit the like button, all that kind of stuff. If you're a returning subscriber, hey, Gemini, hey. Welcome back, baby. Let's have a good time once again. Okay. We already got cards popping out for you. Pretty easy for love, so that's good. That's looking good. We're going to talk about love. We're going to talk about health. We're going to talk about wealth. We're going to talk about all the things. It's going to be okay. Is this for love or is that what was that for health? It was for health. Okay. Whew. Man, this metaphysics class that I did was, I'm not going to say like exactly whose metaphysics class I did because I don't know if they would want me to talk about their stuff on their behalf. But man, it got me like, whew, it was so good. Oh, it was so good. Y'all know how much I've already been to like a whole metaphysics school, but I love it. There's always another level. There's always more to know. There's limitless knowledge to know. All right, we gotta focus. We gotta focus. God, angels, universe, all there is. Help me to ground in my energy. Help me to ground in my body. Help me to focus. Help me to find the right energies for Gemini for love, health, and wealth for this reading and deliver helpful healing messages to the collective. This is the How to Wear a Crown Collective, by the way, even though it's Gemini reading. How do you know if you're a part of the How to Wear a Crown Collective? One way is that you're here. My videos don't typically aren't that like algorithm attractive. So if you found me, you've probably found me for a reason. Your cards are coming out funny. It's like normally I get all the love cards, and then I'll get all the health cards, and then I'll get all the wealth cards. And yours are like love, health, wealth. And then here's another one for love and another health and another wealth. They're coming out in this kind of order. And I think that that's maybe a message as well that like you're very your things are in you're getting things like in order, and it's there's such like a balance to your whole energy field and all of your like areas of life sort of up leveling and working out together, or at least the acknowledgement of that they work together. So that's cool. This is so bizarre. What's with you? This is new too. I don't feel like this is a typical Gemini read. Okay, beautiful. They came out in such a gorgeous fashion. Um, you know exactly who you are and what you want, I feel like. I feel like you know exactly how you want things. I feel like you know what you want and what needs to change in the areas of love, in the areas of health, in the areas of wealth, and um, and you want it to all happen simultaneously. It's this kind of vibe of like, I'm done waiting. I'm done having to sacrifice in one area or another. I'm done being unbalanced because I have to. I'm done with this like over attention, like too much attention. Sorry, the words are come out a little wonky sometimes when I'm channeling. Um, Having way too much energy focused on this area and then not enough energy focused on this area and then not, a little, I'm tired of this like imbalance to where my energy and my attention and my focus is like all consumed by one area of life. I really just want my energy to be like appropriately distributed in all the areas of life because they're all important to me. So that is our first message, just right off the bat, just from the way that things played out for you. That is how we're gonna start this. It's a divine, what did I say? Distribution of energy. I'm gonna write that down really quick. Focus, camera. Ugh, focus, focus. Hello. Divine, what did I say? Divine distribution, distribution of energy. I think that's going to be the name of your reading, Gemini. Okay. Come on, camera. You can do it. Cheer the camera on, you guys. Is it too dark? Is that what's happening? Hang on. Sometimes if I just shoot and shoot, stupid effing camera. There we go. And I just called it my good camera, and then I'm like, my stupid camera. Is it the stupid camera or is it the good camera? It's the better camera. We'll call it the better camera. We love you, camera. Please work for us. Okay, let's start with love. Gemini for love. Okay, we got the Kings of Cups. I swear I'm like in another realm after a freaking metaphysics class. I can't even talk. So like out of body. Such a good class. Oh my Lord. Okay. Recenter. King of Cups upright. I see a lot of power here for you and love. You're feeling very empowered around love. I also hear the words in control. You are in control around love. Okay. And it is because something about the thoughts and your mentality. Hang on. Thoughts and mentality battle behind me. You feel like the battle is over and a battle is behind you. I like this, but you don't feel like you've had your fresh start yet that you would love to have in love. So it's like a strange liminal phase in between the battle being behind you and the new fresh start in love. So we're not quite there yet in like where you want to be in this new fresh start, but at least the battle in the area of love is over. Let's get a clarifier, but you're feeling confident, you're feeling good, and you're feeling controlled in love. It feels like control instead of chaos in love. What is the battle that's over, and who is this about? It's the battle that came from the tower crumble. So whatever fell apart, whatever tower crumble moment that you had where the things fell apart, you felt like everything fell apart at once. That's when everything fell apart. The battle that happened because everything fell apart is over. And you're closer to the fresh start energy than you are the battle now. That's over. The fresh start is here. Don't worry about it. You're good in love. Okay, Jim. Okay, Gem. My gems. Pretty gems. Okay. Health though, we're not feeling very great. Potentially, let me read into that a little bit more. Why are we not feeling good? Because the rest of this looks good, but why are we not feeling good? Something about your health is up. Not a doctor, but I will do a card on your health, some cards on your health, and we'll see what we get. What kind of health? Okay, so I'm hearing a ringing in my ear. Health. Health for the Gemini Collective. I heard thyroid. Health for the Gemini Collective. Thyroid or hormonal. Endocrine and the endocrine system. Please know that you cannot be diagnosed medically through a tarot reading on YouTube. And if it resonates with you, then follow up with your actual licensed medical provider. Thyroid, hormonal, endocrine system. I don't, did those all go together? Or are those separate problems? Can I have any more clarifiers on the health? That didn't even, I'm like playing with the cards, like, well, give me another card. I never even got a first card on that. It came. They're clairaudience. Um, any more clarifiers on the health? Oh, oh, I'm like an energy hangover now after like, oh, such a high vibe experience earlier, and then I'm like trying to ground back into my body now. Um, solar plexus. Focus on your solar plexus and joy to aid on a spiritual level with that ailment. Because when you feel fruitful, it'll create a feeling of abundance in you. You're going to feel like fruit, so fruitful, dripping in fruitfulness. Um, and there could be a spiritual underlying cause that of this ailment that is about disempowerment and an unbalanced solar plexus chakra that's causing you not to feel very wealthy. Okay, weird. Just strange the way that this is feeling as it comes out. This message is that you feel like things are worse than they are just because of how bad things have been in the past. Things have been so bad in the past before and now, so that's like it's created like this mentality of like things are bad, things are bad, things are bad, things are bad. Um, and this is not as bad as you think it is. Um, in health. It's not as bad as you think it is. It's not as bad as you feel it is. So try to logically maneuver your health right now, okay? Because you might feel really fatigued or something like that, and then like, or disoriented. I am feeling like disoriented and I am feeling fatigued. So, like, you might be experiencing these symptoms, and then it's like a hormonal replacement therapy or something is like all you needed to get you back. Like, like that something like you didn't understand that like something such as a easy solution could like get you back together, or like make such a drastic impact. And it was like, oh, all you need is like this medicine. And then like you start taking it in like 3 days, you're like, whoa, was that what made me feel bad for all this time? Like that's what I'm kind of seeing. It's like you feel really bad, but it's not like the solution isn't going to be as hard to get as you think that it is. And you've been dealing with, but see a professional, see somebody about this because there's a solution and it's easier than you think it is. And it's not bad. It's not as scary as you think it was is going to be. So just go. Um, okay. Well, this you're not blinded to your wealth anymore. You're not blinded to the problems in wealth, and you're understanding the the thoughts and the mentality that you've had around wealth that has disrupted your ability to have wealth in the way that you want because you had a skewed or what do I want to call it? Like a distorted perception of what wealth is. And like you were trying to have like adhere to the standards of wealth that like other people would perceive as wealth, or like what you perceived as wealth because that's what you were taught was wealth. And then now you're just realizing that what you really value and want and like would deem as like wealthy, worthy places to focus your energy and attention on is very, very different than the ways that you've been thinking about wealth or how you've spent your time and your attention and your energy and your focus. Um, you're realizing were not the things that would really truly bring you a feeling of wealth and abundance. They might have brought the outcome that they were supposed to bring, but they didn't bring your heart's true desires around wealth. And then in that case, you ended up feeling like the Empress in reverse, which is I don't feel wealthy and I don't feel abundant. And then so let's leave with like an advice here about what to do around that. Because we've got your fresh starts coming in love. You've got a little ailment going on in the physical health, but that it's not as serious as you might be perceiving or feeling like it is. So we just need to go to the doctor and get the solution that it's available. So we've got the star and wealth. That's limitless abundance and like a limitless flow. So please know that everything that you've put out will come back to you and that there the universe has no cap. That you don't have to have an approval for from the universe. You don't have to fill out an application for a loan for energetic abundance from the universe and then get approved. You don't have to have an 800 credit score to receive abundance from the universe. You don't have to, right? Like, do you see what I mean? Like, limitless. There's no, um, God's not on a budget, my friend. God's not on a budget with you. God's not on a budget. I don't now I feel like I don't know if I want to call your reading that. Maybe that needs to be it. God's not on a budget. God's not on a budget. That could be a cooler title for your reading. What do you think, Gemini? Which one should we do? The collective's gonna vote and then like send me the answer. Just like telepathic, send me the answer. What do you want it to be? Do you want it to be divine distribution of energy or God's not on a budget? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I like God's not on a budget. And it's also like this, you getting from this like limitless place of abundance and then being able to distribute that. So it's both, right? God's not on a budget, and that enables you to have divine distribution of energy. You're practicing this type of abundance within yourself right now, divinely distributing energy amongst yourself and your own life. And then you're going to be doing that on like a bigger level with like other people is what I see. Like you'll get wealth and then you'll divinely distribute it amongst like where it should go. That's cool. Cool shit. Cool stuff. Cool stuff, Gemini. All right, this now we're gonna pull a card from my How to Wear a Crown Divine Guidance cards deck. There is a place where you can pre-order these. You want to be a part of the first round of people who get it. I don't have a date set for when they're gonna come out. Sorry. If you want to pre-order them, you can. You will be generously, I don't know what the word is, compensated for trusting in that and pre-ordering the cards. All the wisdoms in these cards come from my book, How to Wear a Crown, a Practical Guide to Knowing Your Worth. This is my copy. That's why it's got all the tabs because this is the one that I teach with. And yeah, I used to have dark hair, but that's still my face, right? Same face. So we can go in the description box below. You can get the book, link to the book. You can pre-order the cards if you want a deck, and you can go get merch because we love merch around here, do we not? I know how to wear a crown sweatshirt is the one I'm rocking today. Underneath it, I actually have the exact same style, but like in a tank top. If I can show you without flashing you, let's see if I can. And it but actually it used to be a t-shirt and then I cut the sleeves off of it and like did that because that's how I like to do my ones when I run and work out. I like them with like the cutoffs where they're real hang real low. But we have tank tops that are like already made tank tops in that one and tees, and I have all three. I actually have all three. I love this style. This is the second design that I ever made. So this is one of my faves with this little crown here. I don't know. It's just simple and it comes in different colors. I have one of the exact one in like a royal blue. It's so pretty. Um, so definitely go grab merch. Get you a tank top for summer. Um, I like it really air conditioned or like really, really cold in my house. So sometimes I keep the sweatshirts around to throw on while I'm doing like chilling and stuff like this. Okay, we found your card. Oh my God. The fuck? You cannot. I can't because you can't make that up. We got the love, health, and wealth card. There is only four. Is there four? Wait, no, maybe less. I think it might be two. Is it two? Okay, wait, quant. Maybe if I knew about my own products a little more. I make so much shit, y'all. I love creating stuff and it's hard for me to keep track of everything. Let me see. We're gonna figure it. Hang on. Don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. Well, I think it's four because there were already three. Yeah, so there's only four of these, what we call these like major energy cards in the whole deck. Yep, four. So out of all of these cards, there is four of these major energies. Okay. These like higher energies of what just kind of represent like how to wear a crown and what that is. And the love, health, and wealth card is one of them. And that is one that we pulled for you. So it's really meaningful when we get one of these like rarer cards in the deck. And what's crazy about us getting this card for you is what happened at the beginning, right? It was this, I said, this, exactly what this card symbolizes is that you are obviously, because of the way the cards came out, you are trying to divinely distribute energy and up leveling in love, health, and wealth all at once, right? And that your focus was kind of on all the areas all at once. And you said, I'm tired of waiting. I'm tired of waiting. I'm just ready to get what I deserve in all the areas. And that is what this card symbolizes. That is the meaning of this card, is that over our that big theme of what we channeled at the beginning. And then that's the fucking card you get. Gemini, July is gonna be so dope for you. Look at this. Look at her. Don't you want to feel like that? She's just like she's a baddie. She's just like basking in how awesome everything is. This is I mean there are no words. There are no more words. It's just divine confirmation that everything we said is real and true, and you can trust this reading to be yours. Okay. There are three things, Gemini, that I want every single person to know as they exit my spaces. And that is that you are worthy, you are powerful, and you are full of potential. But here's the thing, Jim. You got to say it with me. So, ready? Say, I am worthy, I am powerful, and I am full of potential. Yes, you are. I love you, Gemini. Thank you so much for being here. If you uh, liked what you got, if you liked this video, make sure you subscribe. You have to hit the subscribe button. You want to know why? It talked trash about my mom, and nobody talks about my mom, Gemini. So I can't hit my own subscribe button. It won't let me, so you have to hit it for me. Thank you so much. I know Geminis will do that for me because y'all scrappy. All right. So hit the subscribe button. Definitely leave a comment below if you resonated with this at all, if you got anything out of it. Let me know what are you doing? That's so awesome where you're up leveling your life in all the areas. What tell me all about it. I read every comment. I love you so much. Have a good July, and I'll see you next month.